Have you ever stopped to wonder what is actually on your plate? Beyond the taste and the texture, have you considered how your food choices are shaping your long-term health, one meal at a time? Many people go through their days eating the same things, following habits passed down through generations without ever asking a simple question: could there be a better way? What if the key to unlocking a healthier, more vibrant life isn't found in a complicated new pill or an extreme fitness plan, but in something as simple as choosing to eat more plants? The evidence is mounting, and it's pointing us toward a powerful, yet surprisingly simple conclusion about the connection between diet and disease. If you are ready to explore this, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to learn more. What if the most powerful tool for improving your health was already in your kitchen? Imagine transforming your well-being not by taking things away, but by adding more delicious, colorful, and life-giving foods to your diet. This isn't about restriction, it's about abundance. It's about discovering a world of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes. Could something as basic as a bean or a berry hold the secret to fending off some of our most feared chronic diseases? The science suggests that the answer is a resounding yes, challenging long-held beliefs about what constitutes a truly healthy diet. What is one of the biggest health threats facing people today? For many, it's heart disease. It remains a leading cause of death worldwide. But what if much of it is preventable? The evidence strongly suggests a plant-based diet is one of the most effective strategies for protecting your heart. How does this work? Plant foods are naturally free of dietary cholesterol. They are typically very low in saturated fat. Saturated fats contribute to plaque buildup in arteries. This plaque is called atherosclerosis. It narrows arteries. It can cause heart attacks. It can cause strokes. Isn't it empowering to know food choices can combat this process? Consider the power of fiber found exclusively in plants. There are two types: soluble, insoluble. Both champion heart health. Soluble fiber acts like a sponge in your digestive system. It soaks up cholesterol particles, preventing their absorption into the bloodstream and helping to escort them out of your body. Think about that for a moment. A simple bowl of oatmeal for breakfast could be working to lower your cholesterol. A 2019 meta-analysis in The Lancet linked higher fiber intake to lower coronary heart disease risk. But benefits don't stop with fiber and fat. Plant foods are packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. Inflammation is a key driver of heart disease. So what does this mean practically? Choose a black bean burger over a beef burger, or snack on an apple and walnuts instead of processed crackers. You're making a deposit into your heart's health account. The Ornish Lifestyle Medicine Program, centered on whole food plant-based eating, has been shown to reverse severe coronary heart disease. The evidence is clear. The answer isn't in a bottle, it's in the produce aisle. Are you ready to make your heart's health a priority on your plate? When we think about diet, we often focus on physical health, our weight, our heart, or our muscles. But what about our brain? Could the food we eat have a profound impact on our cognitive function, our memory, and our risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's? The research in this area is incredibly exciting and points to a strong connection between plant-based eating and long-term brain health. The brain is an energy-hungry organ that is highly susceptible to oxidative stress and inflammation, two processes that a plant-rich diet is uniquely equipped to fight. What if protecting your mind for decades to come is as simple as eating more broccoli and blueberries? Let's look at the science. The MIND diet, which stands for Mediterranean-Intervention for Neurodegenerative Delay, is a perfect example. While not exclusively plant-based, it heavily emphasizes plant foods like leafy green vegetables, other vegetables, nuts, berries, beans, and whole grains. A landmark study published in the journal Alzheimer's and Dementia followed over 900 older adults for nearly 5 years. It found that those who adhered most closely to the MIND diet had a 53% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease than those who followed it the least. Even moderate adherence to the diet showed a significant risk reduction of 35%. Isn't that a powerful testament to the protective power of plants? How exactly do these foods protect our brain? It comes down to their nutrient profile. Berries, for example, are rich in flavonoids, which studies suggest can improve communication between brain cells, a process essential for learning and memory. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are packed with nutrients like vitamin K, lutein, and folate, all of which have been linked to slower cognitive decline. Nuts and seeds provide healthy fats and vitamin E, an antioxidant that helps protect brain cells from damage. Each of these foods provides a piece of the puzzle, working together to nourish and defend our most vital organ. Can you see how a diet rich in these foods builds a stronger, more resilient brain over time? This information offers incredible hope. It suggests that we are not helpless against age-related cognitive decline. By making conscious choices to load our plates with brain-healthy plant foods, we can actively invest in our future mental clarity. The Chicago Health and Aging Project provided further evidence, showing that older adults who consumed about 1 serving of green leafy vegetables per day had a rate of cognitive decline equivalent to being 11 years younger than those who rarely or never consumed them. The question is no longer whether diet affects the brain, but rather, how can we best harness the power of plants to keep our minds sharp for a lifetime? Have you ever heard the saying, "You are what you eat"? Well, a more accurate version might be, you are what your gut bacteria eat. Inside your digestive system, there's this complex and honestly bustling ecosystem. Trillions of microorganisms live there. The gut microbiome. This inner world plays a massive role in your overall health, influencing everything from your immune system, mood, to your metabolism, and digestion. So, what is the best food for these beneficial gut microbes? The answer, overwhelmingly, is fiber from plants. Animal products contain no fiber, meaning a diet centered on them can starve the very bacteria helping you. Think of your gut microbiome as an internal garden. Just like any garden, it needs the right kind of fertilizer to flourish. The best fertilizer is prebiotic fiber. It's found in garlic, onions, bananas, asparagus, whole grains. When beneficial gut bacteria feast on this fiber, they produce short-chain fatty acids. One important short-chain fatty acid is butyrate. Butyrate fuels the cells lining your colon. That helps maintain a strong, healthy gut barrier. A strong gut barrier prevents harmful substances from leaking into your bloodstream, leaky gut. Doesn't it make sense to feed the helpers inside you? But what happens when this internal garden is neglected? A diet low in plant fiber and high in processed foods and animal products can lead to dysbiosis. Harmful bacteria can begin to outnumber the beneficial ones. This imbalance has been linked to inflammatory bowel disease, obesity, autoimmune conditions. The American Gut Project, one of the largest microbiome studies, found the single biggest factor in gut diversity was how many different plant species people ate each week. People who ate more than 30 different plants per week had a much more diverse, stable microbiome. By increasing the variety of fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains in your diet, you can cultivate a healthier, more resilient microbiome. That can lead to a stronger immune system, reduced inflammation, and better digestive health. You have the power to change your inner ecosystem with every meal. Next time you're at the grocery store, challenge yourself to pick up a new vegetable or a new bean. Your gut will thank you, and the benefits will ripple throughout your entire body. For many people, the desire to manage weight is a primary reason for changing their diet. The market is flooded with quick-fix solutions, but what if the most sustainable and healthy approach was also the simplest? A whole food, plant-based diet offers a powerful strategy for achieving and maintaining a healthy weight, but not for the reasons you might think. It's not just about counting calories, it's about changing the quality of those calories. Plant foods are, by their nature, less calorically dense than most animal products and processed foods. What does this mean? It means you can eat a larger volume of food, feel more full and satisfied, and still consume fewer calories overall. Imagine 2 plates, both containing 500 calories. One plate holds a small portion of cheese and crackers. The other is piled high with a large salad, roasted vegetables, beans, quinoa. Which meal do you think would leave you feeling more satisfied? The plant-based meal, with its high fiber, water content, physically fills your stomach and triggers stretch receptors that signal to your brain that you are full. This concept is called volumetric eating. A study published in the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics found that individuals following a vegan diet lost significantly more weight than those on other diets, even without being required to count calories or exercise more. Isn't that a more enjoyable way to think about weight management? Furthermore, the fiber in plant foods does more than just fill you up. It also slows down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, which helps to prevent the sharp spikes and crashes in blood sugar and insulin that can lead to cravings and overeating. When your energy levels are stable throughout the day, you are far less likely to reach for a high-calorie, low-nutrient snack. A diet rich in whole plant foods helps to regulate your appetite hormones like ghrelin, leptin, so that your body's natural hunger and fullness cues can function properly. Could it be that the struggle with weight is not about a lack of willpower, but a lack of fiber? This approach shifts the focus from restriction to abundance. Instead of worrying about what you can't eat, you focus on filling your plate with a wide variety of delicious and satisfying plant foods. This makes it a far more sustainable lifestyle in the long run. The Adventist Health Study 2, which followed over 60,000 people, consistently found that those following plant-based dietary patterns had the lowest average body mass index. The evidence points to a simple truth. When you focus on the quality of your food by choosing whole plants, a healthy weight often becomes a natural and effortless side effect. Type 2 diabetes has become a global health crisis. A large body of scientific evidence suggests it is largely preventable, and in some cases even reversible. While many factors contribute to its development, diet plays a central role. How can a plant-based diet offer such powerful protection? The answer is at the cellular level. The root cause is not excess sugar but a buildup of fat inside muscle and liver cells, intramyocellular lipid accumulation. That fat causes insulin resistance. Insulin acts like a key to unlock cells for glucose. In insulin resistance, the locks are gummed up with tiny fat droplets. The key no longer works and glucose stays in the bloodstream. High blood sugar. Where does that fat come from? Dietary sugar can convert to fat, but a primary source is saturated fat from animal products and from processed foods. Plant-based diets are naturally low in that fat, helping clear fat from cells so insulin can work again. Major population studies confirm this link. Research in JAMA Internal Medicine looked at over 200,000 health professionals and found a 34% lower risk for those eating a high-quality plant-based diet. The study stressed it wasn't just avoiding meat, it was choosing healthy plant foods, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, legumes. The benefit comes from adding nutrient-dense plants, not only cutting things out. You can improve insulin sensitivity with every meal, so compelling that plant-based diets are recognized as frontline treatment. An NIH-funded landmark study compared a low-fat, whole-food plant-based diet to the standard diabetes diet. The plant-based group improved blood sugar control, lowered cholesterol, and lost more body weight, with many reducing or eliminating medications. A whole-food plant-based diet is one of our most powerful tools against type 2 diabetes. We have journeyed through some truly surprising facts, haven't we? We've seen plant-based diets as a powerful ally for your heart, helping to lower cholesterol, reducing inflammation. We've uncovered a remarkable link between plant foods and a sharper brain, a more resilient brain, and lower risk of cognitive decline. We've explored the hidden world of the gut microbiome and how fiber from plants cultivates an inner garden of good health. We've seen this way of eating support sustainable weight management and act as a formidable weapon against type 2 diabetes. The evidence is not just encouraging, it is revolutionary. If this inspired you, please like and share with someone you care about. The key takeaway? You hold incredible power over your health, and that power lies on your plate. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. One small positive choice at a time. Maybe it starts with meatless Mondays, swapping cow's milk for a plant-based alternative in your morning coffee, or adding a side of steamed broccoli to dinner. Every plant-based meal is a step in the right direction, a deposit in your long-term health account. What is one small change you could make today? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and your journey to better health can begin with a single bite. Think abundance, not restriction. Focus on the incredible variety of delicious, vibrant foods. Explore thousands of recipes for hearty lentil stews, flavorful curries, robust bean chilies, colorful grain bowls. Discover the sweet juiciness of a ripe mango, the satisfying crunch of a fresh bell pepper, the creamy texture of a perfectly ripe avocado. Eating for health should be joyful and delicious, not a chore. Are you ready to explore this new world of flavor and vitality? The path to a healthier you is waiting. The science is clear and the invitation is open. You have the knowledge and tools to transform your health from the inside out. Don't let another meal go by without considering its potential. Start today. Your heart, your brain, and your entire body will thank you for it for years to come. For more evidence-based information, subscribe to stay updated. What are you waiting for? The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. The same is true for your health.